I don't think a lot of those girls in the bunch realize how lucky we all are to be doing what we're doing. I know a lot of my friends dream to be in my position, and I am in this position. So I get a lot of those pinch me moments. I've always wanted to be on the road. It was just a matter of time. Somehow in August, Ian and I, my husband, we spoke and we were like, let's try and get back onto the road scene. And I laughed. I was like, you know, it's so difficult to get on the road scene nowadays. You have to know people, you have to have the contacts, the right contacts. But he was adamant. He sent emails to every single team out there, like literally spam them on every single social media platform. I didn't do anything. I was just so shy and so embarrassed to do this stuff. Little did we know, we got answers back from teams, some negative and some kind of positive, but obviously no one knew who I was. Throughout the months, it progressed into having full-on conversations with some of the teams and with the team I'm currently in now. So I was in contact since August last year, and then, yeah, end of November, I got a phone call just a week before my wedding saying, hey, I've got a good wedding present and you got a contract. On my wedding day, I kept it really cool. I actually didn't cry as much from that day. That day was something that I would never picture myself being able to be in that scene ever again. So it was honestly, yeah, one of the best days of my life, if not the best day of my life. Most of the Europeans have no idea of Mauritius, or if they do, they know it's a honeymoon destination. Cocktails and tanning, and they'll be like, yo, do you eat coconuts every day? Or do you train on the beach? And I'll just go with it, going, yeah. I mean, I've been every nationality. Everyone's adopting me. Started with Australia actually when I got 9th, and then when you get a top 10, there's like a list that shows on TV. And in Australia, the first result on TV was I had a French flag. And then the second result, I think they put a British flag or something. And they never put the Mauritian flag on. Like, I am proud of where I'm from and my little country, my little island, and the whole point of me being here is to represent and to put our flag and our name on the World Tour stage. And then at 𝗶𝗵, when I got 10th, they got my flag right. At 10th at 𝗶𝗵, I could see that it changed a lot for me in terms of what kind of rider and attention and interest from other people and getting noticed. So 𝗶𝗵 did do a big impact on my career. But otherwise, Flanders, the weekend before that, was probably the hardest race I've ever done in my life. Mountain bike and road, it was honestly, it was hell. It was really, the weather was what the public wanted the weather to be. Muddy, windy, rainy, just absolute carnage. But as a rider also racing in that sort of weather is really cool, and I love racing in mud. As you know, last year at the Epic, the mud helped us. But yeah, I think racing in such carnage weather makes it so much more deserving of finishing in a good position or performing well at the race. So yeah, I've also been proud of being able to finish all those races and not having to come off the bike and be like, oh, this was like, what am I doing here? So I think also one of the proudest things for me personally is that not once this year I've had a day off or on the bike where I'm like, is this really what I want to do? Is this the right decision I made? And I've had that in the past. Every single year I would come off the bike or be at home and be like, oh, like, I don't know, is this really what I want to do? Like, maybe I'd just rather be in the office and work. Like, I've had these thoughts in the past, but this year, since I've been in this position I am, I've just never had a split second of thinking, is this really what I want to do? So this makes me think that this is really where I should be. This is really the dream, and this is really what I want to do. Because I've been in such a good space, mentally, physically, that yeah, I'm really thriving, and I'm loving my life at the moment.